Today I'll be showing you how to create an InDesign file, brand new one. So first you have to go onto your computer, download InDesign. If you already have it, that's good. Go to your files on the top left. For Mac users, it's up here. You can't see it, but it will be above all this. And you'll go to File, create a new, go under New, create a new document. And then it's going to show you the options that we have. For the options, we can choose like inches, the file, how big it has to be, how small it could be. So we're just going to do a normal one and show you what we can do in InDesign. So this is what we have right here. You can mostly zoom in and zoom out with these tools down here. You can zoom in and focus on anything. And then I will show you how to create a simple shape. You go over here. You go with this tool right here, the ellipse tool. If you right click it, it shows you all the other options like rectangle tool. This is like circle tool and polygon tool. We're just going to use a rectangle. So we're going to have to fill the space in the background and get rid of this white. So to do this, we could just go up here, click it, and then just drag it. But if I want to keep a very well and good shape, so it doesn't look like a rectangle and like a giant line, you can hold Shift and it changes it. That's without Shift, with Shift. And then you could size it differently so it can make it look nice and proportional. There we go. Oh wait, no. To fix something like that, if let's say you mess up, for Mac users, it's Command Z and it undoes it. So let's try that again. And there we go. A perfect square. Now, right now, this is selected. What we can do with this, we can go up here. And then these are the options that focus on this. Everything up here changes depending on what you're using down here. Right now we're using this square. We're talking about this square. So up here, this represents the fill. Anything that's inside that fills this up with any color or whatever you want. Right now it has that red line, so that means there's nothing in it, so it's transparent. Over here, we have a black border. You could barely see it, but if we raise this, it raises the thickness or makes it skinnier. Now you see it, but we're not gonna have one. But now I want to fill it up. Now I could choose any color I want, or if I click here, it shows me some it lets me choose some pre-selected options. We have blue, green, let's do green. Now we have green, a full green block. And people recommend to lock it into place, so then while you're adding more layers, you don't mess around and accidentally change the background. So if you right click, it brings up options, and you can go down here and lock it. Now no one can touch this, no one can move it, no one can change the color. Now over here, we could get our selection tool, click that, and now we can choose whatever. This we still can't choose because it's locked in place. To remove something that's locked, you go over here to layers, you find the square that's locked, you can see it. You can click this visibility tool, which lets you know which one it is and how it looks with or without it. Right now it's locked, we can click it, now it's unlocked. Let's put it back, and let's lock it again. Now, I'm going to teach you how to write text or put in text in InDesign. So over here we have the type tool. We could click that. It brings us to this, and we can build a small little block. And then there we go. You go in it. You can write whatever, anything. And just how I told you, up here, it changes depending on what we're at. So right now we're using the type font or type tool, and we could change the boldness. Right now it's nothing, but we could change the font to anything we want. Solid. And I could show you how all this would look like in bigger size. And there we go. Now that we have that, I could show you this. This is called the pen tool. The pen tool makes nice swift lines with 2 dots. So this is the first dot. I place that down. You could go over here or anywhere, place another one down and hold it, and then move it around. And you could start seeing like this blue line forming. And if you let go, it makes it into a solid line. Over here, I could do another one. Solid line. Has a nice swift motion. And there. Now, that's what I did. I can make it thicker, just like the other ones, or less. I could also change the color. There you go. And notice how all of this changed again. And that's the basics of how to do InDesign, or how to use InDesign. How to create a new file, and how to type or put in your own font, how to create shapes and fill it up, and how to make nice swift lines.